Have you explored all the hidden gems in your city? We have, and now we want to share them with you. This is Sky High. Hi, I'm your host, Carly Dopel, and on this week's episode, we'll be exploring the city of Calgary, Alberta. With over 60 parks and 8,000 hectares of land, Calgary offers a variety of cool and relaxing hangout spots to discover. This week, we'll be visiting 8 different parks from all over the city and chatting with some people there to find out what makes that location so special. Now we're heading into our first commercial break here, but when we get back, the adventures will begin. See you soon. We're at our first location and one of my personal favorite hangout spots, Knowsheill Park. Since 1980, Knowsheill Natural Environment Park has been a Calgary favorite. With 12 residential communities surrounding the park, it has great access for those who want to walk, jog, or bike.
Well, Knowsheill great because it's such a huge park, and with the off-leash and stuff, it's great for dogs, but for cycling or running or anything, it's just a really well kept and just a really well-run park. Yeah, it's great for the city.
With over 11 square kilometers of natural grassland and designated off-leash areas, Knowsheill is the perfect place to enjoy a nice walk with your furry friends.
Wide open, good place to walk, lovely place to walk, good place to take the dog for a walk. It's marvelous.
The most amazing thing about Knowsheill, though, is the views. Depending on where you go in the park, you can see almost every corner of the city. It's a new day and we're here at Millennium Park. What makes this place so cool is that it's home to the largest outdoor skate park in Canada. With around 75,000 square feet of skatable surface, Millennium Park is home to the largest free outdoor skate park in North America. No wonder it brings in almost 35,000 visitors a year. When asking the skaters why they loved it here, almost everyone mentioned its grand size.
Yeah, it's a big park. There's a lot of features and a lot of room for everyone to skate, so you don't have to wait around for anything, and you can just rip around.
I love it here. All the kids are cool. It's a good park. It's big. The training's kind of messed up, but we get used to it.
So if you're ever in the neighborhood and want to show off your cool tricks, come down to Millennium Skatepark. It's open 24/7. We've made our way over to the Bow River to explore the beautiful Princess Island Park. Princess Island Park is one of Calgary's biggest urban parks, covering about 20 hectares. Features of the park include bike and walking paths, and canoe and kayak access to the Bow River.
Green space and trees, there's a lot more to do for just a park. We walk through here, there's plays going on, there's this cafe, throw a ball around.
I think it's great access for walking and cycling. It's got some cute little neighborhoods with little shops, and yeah.
New architecture like the Peace Bridge offers some pretty amazing views and easy walking access across the Bow River to Calgary's downtown.
I like that there's no traffic, there's no cars or anything like that on Princess Island, and you see families, you see young couples, old couples, everybody comes here.
Whether you're on lunch break or wanting to go for a weekend stroll, Princess Island Park is a signature Calgary location to visit. It's time for us to take a break, but when we come back, we will be checking out another 3 beautiful locations here in Calgary. Stay tuned. Thank you for joining us again. Next on our adventures through Calgary is one of the city's oldest parks, St. Patrick's Island. It's hard to believe that just a couple of years ago, St. Patrick's Park was almost completely flooded due to high waters. Looking at it now, you would never have guessed.
Again, it's right in the middle of downtown, and so you're right in kind of this urban area of the city, and yet you cross this bridge and come onto the island, and suddenly it's as if you're miles away from the city, sort of thing, and you can walk the whole thing and it almost feels like you're not in Calgary anymore. So you kind of get almost two different experiences in one place.
First developed in the 80s, it is one of Calgary's oldest parks and contains 31 acres of carefully planned recreational space.
We were just talking about how crazy it is to just sit down and just look around at everything in here because somebody has planned for it to go there, and it's just the like architectural, or I guess the landscape design of the place is really neat. So we were just like looking out at a pond and being like, somebody decided to put that rock there and that rock there. Like, they're not just there, those are there for a reason, and it's just really neat to look at all of the cool things that they've put in here.
Conveniently located off of Calgary's East Village and near the Calgary Zoo, it features pathways, playgrounds, and ponds, making it a fun spot for people of all ages to come.
I do. I really like the paths and just how welcoming and inviting they've made it with the bridges, and there's way more people walking around now, and the kids park in the hill that they build. It's definitely more friendly.
It's serene and relaxing, and there's a bench everywhere just to take it in, which is great.
Smarter. I just want to like add some more height on it or something. So I'm out here at Higgins Park, the largest fenced off-leash area in Calgary, and I must say I'm super excited to see all the dogs that are out here today. Located in the southeast corner of Calgary are 62 hectares of wide open space. Higgins Park is truly a dog's paradise. Space to run, a river to swim in, and lots of dogs to befriend.
Everybody here kind of gets along. Like you don't really have any issues with other dogs kind of being out of control. Everybody kind of self-polices it, so.
It's fresh. I mean, unfortunately it got destroyed by that flood, but their revamp on it's been really fantastic. A lot of people too. I come almost any time of the day and find a good array of dogs for my pup to play with.
I like that it's on the river. It's big, and there's a lot of big dogs here for him to play with. I actually live in the northwest, so it's a 20-minute drive to get here every day, but it's the best park I find here.
Good for,
Furry friend happy, or if you just want to pet a bunch of cute dogs, Higgins Park is the place you want to be. Next, we'll be making our way through the largest urban park in Canada. This is Fish Creek Provincial Park. Fish Creek Provincial Park is probably the most historically rich park in Alberta, with the first set of people arriving to this area in 6500 BC. It's where generations of native communities hunted bison, the city's first European settled, and Calgary's first industrial development was established. Now, the 20-kilometer-long park has multiple services, including a visitor center, artisan garden,
the future of this industry.
And tons of trails. There is definitely no lack of activities to do here at Fish Creek Park.
Bike trails, I believe there's over 150 kilometers of bike trails here in the park itself. Also, there's picnic sites with campfire pits so people can bring their own wood. Own marshmallows, of course, maybe hot dogs, and cook a meal while they're here in all seasons.
This place always proves to be a relaxing spot and a nice getaway from busy city life.
It's beautiful. And there's paths that aren't muddy or anything. And it's just, it always, even when it's busy, it just feels like it's a calm place to come.
At the other end of the park, there's an area called Bebo Grove, and it's an old spruce forest. So it really feels like I've left Calgary, I've gone to the mountains, and I'm still right here in my city.
We're about to head into our last commercial break, but make sure you stay with us as we'll be exploring the last 3 locations in Calgary. Welcome back to Sky High. Winter has officially hit Calgary, and although we've made it to our last segment, we still have our final 2 locations to take you through, starting here at Confederation Park. Once known as the North Hill Coulee, Confederation Park covers 162 hectares in Calgary's northwest area.
I'm actually from Cochrane, so I didn't really know about this place until I started at UC, and then as I got more familiar with the area, I kind of like to come here and just hang out and take walks and stuff like that.
Created in 1967 to mark the centennial of Canadian Confederation, it features a variety of activities to do. There's no lack of pathways, and it appears to be the preferred location for ducks. But if there's one thing that's special about this place, it's all the hills, which make it the perfect spot for tobogganing.
Go for walks here in the summer, but right now, snow out, got a toboggan.
Super great. There's a lot of really good hills here, and just doing things like biking and stuff too. So it's pretty good to get active here.
Whether it's for a relaxing stroll or an action-packed day with the family, Confederation Park is where you want to be. Last but not least, we've made it to our final destination here at Bowness Park. Built before the First World War along the beautiful Bow River and covering 30 hectares is Bowness Park. When the floods hit in 2013, Bowness took a huge hit, but the city of Calgary has done their best to restore parks like this back to their prime condition.
Actually, the first place I lived in Calgary, there was a bonus here. So, this was the closest park. I came here first, so that was really good. They did a lot of new things here now. But sitting beside the river in the summertime, it was so peaceful, so nice. The people doing the barbecue, kids playing around here. It looks so good.
Now that snow has arrived, Bowness has become a nice spot for a variety of winter activities. A lagoon for outdoor skating, and a nice terrain for cross-country skiing.
Since I've been living in Cochrane, I come here almost every year. This is the first time this year because it's the first time we've had a decent amount of snow to go skiing.
If it gets too cold, you can always warm up by playing on the playground or cozy up next to a nice fire.
We were just saying the playground is amazing here. Yeah, and the picnics are great. In the summertime, to see so many people here enjoying the space. In the winter, we like to go skating.
Yeah, I can go skating here. There's fire pits. A lot of people bring hot chocolate and feed birds.
Sometimes it's hard to believe that all of this can be done in one place. We finally, but sadly, made it to the end of our Sky High journey through Calgary. Thank you for watching, and we hope you've become inspired to visit all the amazing parks we showed you. Tune in next week as we make our way over to the West Coast and explore the city of Vancouver. I'm Carly, and this has been Sky High. See you next week.